The hype is here. Woo! The tailgate continues. I'm here with Kelly, and Ellen. I can't even talk right now. It's been a long day from Cartwheel. What's up, guys?
Hey, actually, I kind of like it. So we're Kellen. It's like the Brangelina
Ellen and Ellen. Yeah, that's what I was just calling.
of AR, right? AR automation.
You got it.
Celebrity couple name.
There we go.
There's your tag name for Staffing World. I already got it for it, right? Kellen and Ellen. K and E, E and K. Got to check them out.
There we go.
So, okay, so I'm excited about this, and you guys are going to be at the right at one of the tech booths, correct?
We are. Yes, we are. We're really excited about it. We're in the Knowledge Hub, so definitely come see us in Tech One. So we should be front and center and easy to find once you get to the Knowledge Hub.
Well, I'm going to tell you, if you guys ever seen the Knowledge Hub. Go ahead, Ellen.
Sorry. Yeah, if you're on your way to the Knowledge Hub, I was just checking out the agenda the other day, and there's just so many cool speed talks that you can go to, and they're having all kinds of events there. So it might already be on your agenda. So if you're just even passing by, we would love a little hello.
Oh, not a little hello. We're going with a big hello. You guys are going to stop by. I'm going to be by there a lot. So we're going to bring the energy. They're going to have so much good stuff there. And I got to tell you, if you guys ever been to the Knowledge Hub, it's so incredible. There's a lot of flow going in and out because there's so much information. So you're going to be like the greeter right before they get to the hub and sit down in their chairs, which is great.
Yes. That's wonderful. Well, we can definitely greet and look forward to meeting so many new people. I mean, this event is amazing. You know, I've attended Staffing World from the other side of the fence. So this is my first foray as an exhibitor. Really looking forward to it. It's a great event.
So Kelly, tell a little bit about what's going on with you. So basically you were on the other side and now you're on the tech side. Can you elaborate real quick?
Yes. So I was in the staffing industry for 28 years. And, you know, I Cartwheel. I'm now in tech and a SaaS company. And Cartwheel just really resonated with me. You know, in the staffing world, there are so many things that you do for your end clients and your customers, take care of them. And it can make accounts receivable a little bit of a nightmare. And so when I found out about Cartwheel, I got really excited about the opportunity to kind of give back to the industry that has been so good to me for so many years and help them with a process that can be really laborious and manual. So I'm excited about the opportunity to stay. I have a foot in staffing. I think I always will because I love the industry. And like I said, feels like family. I have so many friends in the industry. I'm really looking forward to seeing them next week in Nashville and possibly having the time to really, reconnect and get to meet some new people as well.
Okay, so I got to ask both of you. Are you guys going to do cartwheels there?
Can you guys do cartwheels by chance?
So funny. So like I have little kids and one of them is learning how to do cartwheels and I was trying to show him and I was like, this is different as an adult. It's harder by far.
Yeah, the legs don't go up as high anymore, do they?
Also, monkey bars are hard. It's like your body mechanics work differently.
That's too funny. So, okay, so give everybody the 10-minute tour out there. We're talking about the 2-minute tour of what Cartwheel is because you guys this is your first time at Staffing World, which welcome to Staffing World Cartwheel because you're going to have a blast. So whoever wants to talk, give us like about 2 minutes of what you guys actually do.
Okay, so very high level, Richard, when you think about accounts receivable and you think about automation, we want you to think about Cartwheel. We are the only technology that is purpose-built for the staffing industry and EORs. And so what we've designed and continue to develop is a product that is it's custom made just for staffing. And what we do is we actually are not another software that you have to deal with. We hear that all of the time. We'll talk to potential customers and some of our clients and they're afraid, right? Because implementing new software in the staffing world can be so disruptive. And that is
gray hair, Ellen. Kelly, it gives you gray hair.
Yeah, exactly. And so what Cartwheel does is we integrate with the existing systems that our customers utilize. We take the time up front to really understand what those tools and systems are. We integrate with them and then we automate everything we can. So we take manual processes that can take our customers sometimes weeks just to deal with reconciliation, sending out reminders on invoices, sending the invoices themselves, and just that whole process. And we automate it so that it's more efficient, more effective, and produces a more accurate invoice. So, really, we make it easier for our customers to collect. So, it's faster to cash and improving DSO. So, in a nutshell, high level, that's what Cartwheel is. Ellen, you
That's
have
it.
anything else you want to add to that?
I mean, I would just say, like, if you had to like remember three things about us, is like with that automated AR, we're getting you your cash faster. You're getting uh, a relief of manual processes, so you get more time, so faster cash, more time, and then you get actionable insights because this is a technology that's then showing you like how fast are these turning around, which clients are paying or not paying, and on what timeline, so you can spend your time and energy in the places that are going to move the needle for your business.
Well said. You just wrapped that up both together. Did you guys practice that, by the way? I'm just joking
We
with
did
you.
not.
No, but like if you think of us as an emoji, we're like the twin girls.
Well,
Like,
it's Ellen. Remember, it's
Ellen and
Ellen.
Kellen. That's the new name for them. It's not Kelly. It's
Yeah.
Ellen.
Well,
I'm never going to live that down,
what's
right?
yes, exactly. It was interesting. I was listening to a clip from we work very closely with professional selection.
Hmm.
And at their Canadian Staffing Summit last year, one of the participants mentioned, hey, oftentimes you look at technology ads and you think, what is keeping me up at night? And really, when you look at technology ads, what you should be doing is looking at what are those mundane processes that I have to do that if I could automate them, the sky would be the limit. I could focus on those things that were more meaningful to my business, right? And so that's really what Cartwheel does, and we're so excited about it.
I love it. You know what? And I got to tell you, this year at the Staffing World, there are so many new technology companies. You're just not the only one coming in first time. There's probably about 20 new ones that I've seen. So this is an exciting time. I got to tell you, AI is everywhere at Staffing World. You know that. If you see the agenda, I mean, give me
yeah.
a little take on at the AI, how people should embrace this. When you see customers, I know a lot of people still are wet feet about AI, but you got to embrace it now or you're going to be passed up.
No, absolutely. And there are a lot of different ways that you can do that. Coming from the staffing space, one of my favorite things about the show was actually walking through the exhibit hall. I mean, I used to that's
Hmm.
really was so much fun because you could see new companies coming into the staffing space. I think sometimes in staffing, I mean, staffing is such an important industry. I mean, in staffing, you're the leader, right? You kind of what happens in staffing is a lead indicator of what's going on with the economy.
You're
So
right.
for good or for bad, it's a great industry to be a part of. And I think oftentimes they get left behind. So to see new technology coming into this space is exciting. And so, as staffing members are walking through the exhibit hall, it's fun just to talk to different technology providers. But also, if you know that there's something that you really want to accomplish, if you're budgeting for or looking for new technology, it's a great place to be able to talk to a lot of different offerings and a lot of different providers in one spot. It's just a lot of fun.
It is. I call it like the marketplace. When you go there, you're getting
Mhm.
to meet you'll get to meet Ellen and Kellen. I gotta say that all day. But all joking aside, no, you get to meet them up close. I mean, it's great to have the Zoom calls and the Teams calls and go over a demo. But when you're in person and it's that personal touch, you can really resonate with them and ask questions more than you can online. I just love that. You know how it is, Kelly. It's a fist pump, hug. I mean, people buy from people. People buy from people. And I keep saying it over and over again. So, if you can bring that good vibe to them, but also it's about customer service, guys. So give me some
Right.
takes on that,
Absolutely.
because I'm going to tell you, being on the other side, customer service is one of the most important things. I mean, if you have all this technology and you got no customer service, they're bouncing. Ellen, you want to elaborate on that a little bit? What your customer service is like?
Yeah, I mean, I would say like when we say we're purpose built for the staffing industry, like we mean that all the way through. It's not like part of our sales process and then it ends, right? Like we are customer first from the time that we first speak to you and talk about like what are your pain points with automation, with AR, and how could we automate them and what would that mean and change for you, all the way through like day 100, past that, et cetera,
Yeah.
right? Like our customers come first, their needs, and we're checking in with them really often. Um, we develop everything with our customers in mind and with their direct feedback. And so customer service, and like Kelly is our chief customer officer. And so like she lives and breathes customer service, but actually it's just an orientation of our entire organization, right? And we really want to know and care about obviously the business pain of our customers, but also the people. Like I think, and Kelly, I will pass it to you for like a story, but when we're talking to people and they're telling us like the pain that they are feeling over the processes that they're buried in, like we live that alongside them. We're like, oh man, like and that's why we're passionate about what we do, because it
Yeah.
just is like that doesn't have to happen. You don't need that, and we don't want that for you.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. And it is a lot of pain. If you think about what finance and shared services teams go through in the staffing industry, oftentimes those groups are underfunded. And so it's long hours, and it's so critical. A staffing company isn't going to be successful without strong finance and shared services teams. All those things, invoices are so critical to end client satisfaction, right? Our customers' customer satisfaction. And so being able to really understand, coming from the staffing industry, understand that pain, we want to alleviate it. And that's what I think most tech companies want to do, right? They want to make the experience for their customer better in every way possible. And and so I think that that's at the core of that is at the core of what we do, and it's down through each of our engineers. Like I said, I think you'll find a lot of companies that are in that same space that will be at
Mhm.
the show to go and meet and learn about what they have to offer.
I love it. So, okay, you ready for some staffing world fun now? All right. So I'm excited for everybody to come to your, your tech table or wherever it's at. Trust me, I'll be there so you can hear my voice and we're like, yeah, get there and sign up. We got some great stuff going on. But okay, so staffing, well, I'll ask Ellen first. So is there anything else besides being at your table and all that good stuff that, keynote speakers, have you seen the lineup? Is there anything that you're looking forward to?
Ooh, well, so Kelly just wrote this magnificent post. Check her out on LinkedIn, and it's a total summary of like 5 things she's looking forward to. It actually
Ooh.
invites people to come join us right here in this space. But I having looked through that, I actually feel like it's really interesting. There's a tech trends one, which I feel like is like a nice summary moment of what you were talking about, Richard, right? Which is like all of the things that are kind of like new on the scene and like a distillation of that, of like what's what should I think about this, and maybe some like actionable tips on like how should I consider this and like some watch outs. And I always love like the practical guidance that comes out of sessions. Like big picture is nice, like you were saying, AI. Like AI as a trend is cool, but like what should I do with it? Right? Like where is it actually going to alleviate
Mhm.
like pain in my business or give me an advantage where I don't currently have one? And so I'm really looking forward to that tech trend session. And there's two, I think, AI sessions that are like larger sessions. And I'm looking forward to attending those or a member of our team. And we'll be rounding up any of the sessions our team goes to. Like we'll be given kind of a quick summary blog post afterwards if you didn't get to catch everything, because we're not Hermione and we can't be in every place.
We can. I'm going to tell you one thing that you need is the app. When the app comes out, I think it's going to be maybe tomorrow. The app, I don't know if you ever used that, Kelly. That is the savior because it can organize everything for you. You can connect with companies and people. Anybody out there, you got to use the app or you'll get lost in the shuffle. Seriously.
Yeah, and it is an opportunity to connect on the app too. So, if you're looking for someone, you can find them on the app. It is a great tool to utilize. And that way you don't have to carry around the paper right? The paper agenda. You
Yeah. Do
just
they
leave
still
that in
make
the
them
trash.
anymore? Are they still going to have the booklet? Does anybody carry the booklet on
I
anymore?
don't know.
Them
Seems
things
like
are
they do every
heavy. You know
year.
that. They're heavy. Who wants that? Then you got to put in your
Yeah.
suitcase too, right? I mean, come on. I want to take home
Yeah.
some cowboy stuff, boots and stuff like that. I don't have time for that book. So everything's going to be on the app. And I think this year, a lot of people is going to go to the QR code, which has been around forever now, that, you scan stuff. I tell anybody at a booth, the brochures are nice, but they get lost on your desk. You know that. I'm going to give a little tip right now, girls. Can I throw this out there? If you guys get a chance, business cards are great, but the QR code on the back of your phone, scan it, goes right to my LinkedIn. I'm walking away. They're talking to the shark. So scan the shark QR code. Seriously, get that. If you guys need to reach out to me, I can show you how to download it. Even put your little icon picture on it on the back of your phone. And I love that.
I love it. That's actually our business cards look like that. Like this is mine, and I was literally going to tape it to the
yeah.
back of my phone, and because I was like, same thing. Hard to remember like where that little piece of paper went, or it ends up in your hotel room wastebasket. But the connection's what's important, and that's what you actually want to do.
Exactly. Remember all the business cards we used to get back in the day, and then you had to type in the email and then you mess it up. That's why I got glasses now. And you're like, oh, that didn't work. It bounced back 2 days later. You're like, and who has time for that stuff now? And then we used to scan them in, Kelly. Remember when we used to scan the cards in?
Do.
And they went into your phone. Like, really? You have all these cards?
Yeah. Then you had to transcribe, right? Into, yes.
Times have changed in the last 10 years. I'm going to tell you that at these networking events. And there's so much else going on in Nashville too. So Kelly, is this your first time, or Ellen, in Nashville?
Yes.
Not
I've
my
never
first
been.
time. Yeah.
First
Not my
time.
first time.
Oh boy. So all I can tell you is when they call Nash Vegas, it's like that. It's like mini Vegas. I'm going to tell you, Broadway, if you like country music or anything like that, you're going to see so many people. You might see celebrities. Just to let you know, I was in there one time and Luke Bryan was at a bar right before I went in, and he was just walked in, bought a couple drinks for some people, did some karaoke, and walked right back out, just like a normal person.
I love it. And I also love that they can do that.
It's like, I think the only thing you could do like country music is you walk in. There were no bodyguards or nothing. I mean, he had a couple of people with him probably somewhere. That's what they're known for on Broadway, just to pop in and say hi to people and say, hey, I love you to support my music, which is great. Which is, once again, what are we talking about? Customer service, right? Even though you're a singer, you want to keep your fans happy. It's the same thing with us in our business. Basically, our customers are our fans, and we're fans back to them in a way.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I loved about Nashville, and I've been quite a few times, is I love that when you go into almost any restaurant, you've got live music.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. It's great, and great food. Great food in Nashville.
Oh yeah. What is the Nashville hot stuff? The hot chicken and all that stuff, the spicy chicken. Yeah. You got to have some of that when you're down there. Isn't it amazing? Like when you walk down Broadway, there's like 3 blocks, and I'm serious, they're on top of each other. Like every restaurant, everybody has a name. Bon Jovi has a bar down there now too, I hear. So everybody's got their name into it. Yeah. So it's going to be a blast there. And I'm going to tell you, anybody out there, we've done this all week. Please, if you wear high heels, bring some other, because the Opryland, where we're going to be at, it's going to be a long walk everywhere. Just to let you know, it's big. It's real big.
Well, I know Lauren Jones has been really pushing sneakers. So we've got the sneaker event, but I think it was last year at Thrive and Staffing World. Lauren was in a suit and tennis shoes. So I'm going to toss it out there to all the women. Try it. We're going to a little bit as well. We're going to test that out.
Heck yeah. What time are you guys getting in by the chance?
I get them on Sunday night.
Okay.
I do want to put a plug in for Thrive.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah. So at Thrive, if you're out there and you haven't signed up for Thrive and you think you might want to attend, it's a fantastic event. It's a great way to kick off the whole week. I always leave Thrive motivated. I feel edified. And you talk about networking. You make friends at Thrive, which is great. You meet other women leaders, and you get the opportunity to see them throughout the event. So it's a great kickoff to the event. I definitely wouldn't miss it.
Nice. When do you get in, Ellen? Same time?
No, I land Monday night.
Oh, Monday night. Wow. You guys are getting before me. I don't get in until Tuesday. So, and then the mixer, don't forget the mixer on Tuesday afternoon.
we'll
That's
be
when it
there.
kicks off. Oh, I'll be there too, for sure. You'll hear me loud and clear. Just to let you know, I never wear a sport jacket or nothing like that anymore. I can't. So who knows what I'll have on. It'll be something country based, I'm sure. So I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsors real quick here. Okay. So here we go. Advanced Partners. They put the fun, FUN, in funding. If you need funding, you need to call Advanced Partners. All right, so some fun now. I'm going to ask Ellen first. Favorite country artist?
Ooh,
Oh, yeah. Who is it?
Jelly Roll.
Jelly Roll. Wow.
Or like I actually just listened all the way through, which it's so many songs, is the Post Malone country album,
Yes.
which there is just so much there. And like I'm very impressed with his musicality of being able to like switch genres, and he did a great job. I really liked that album.
Post Malone. I got to tell you, he is so creative. I mean, seriously. When you
Totally.
look, the look, and then you go to you're like, this guy has a mind of a musician. I mean, he knows what to hit.
Yeah. So that's what I've been listening to lately. I was telling you, I think earlier, like bluegrass is my jam. And I just kind of sit on Spotify and let like a bluegrass album play. So I don't know like all the collection of artists, but I love the music.
Oh, I love bluegrass. Who doesn't like bluegrass? I think any of our grandparents or somebody used to jam with that back in the 70s. That was like the big thing. Yeehaw. All right, Kelly, who is it?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I like country music. I think I'm on the fringe though. So I like I like Dan and Shay.
Yeah.
And I also like Luke Combs and Sam Hunt. But I like Ellen as well. I mean, I have a few of them. So I also and I don't know. Richard, would you consider Teddy Swims to be country at all?
I don't know. Not really. Not where my roots are. So you probably know who I like. Guess who I like? Come on.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw could be one, but not my number one. Who's number one?
Ooh.
When you think of the beach and you think every concert, like in the summertime, biggest concert tour of a country star every year, over and over again.
Okay, I know exactly who you're talking about because Kenny Chesney?
Oh my goodness, you hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No shoes, no shirt, no problem. Come on now. You got to love him. And Zach Brown is another one, Zach Brown Band. I mean, I'm a Jimmy Buffett guy, so I love any kind of country music that comes into like a beach, paradise vibe. Yeah, I'm all about it. I always say it's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? It's just having fun. And I got to tell you guys, I think it's like that in our industry and everywhere else. You can't take stuff serious. At the end of the day, there's always a solution, man. We just got to put our mind to it.
Totally. Absolutely. Everything with a sense of humor is a great approach.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah. All right. You guys ready for the yeehaw? You ready for the famous yeehaw on 3?
We are ready.
Are you guys ready? I mean, seriously, girls, I want you to blow it out of the park. This week we had a couple people do it over and over again. I want to hear it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah!
Oh.
Look at that. Cartwheel is in the house. Yeehaw in Nashville. Make sure you check them out. They'll be at the Knowledge Hub there with the tech table in the front. They're going to greet you before you go to the Knowledge Hub, and they're going to give you some yeehaw and some great swag and some good stuff, and I'll be there right beside them for sure. Hey, we'll see you guys in Nashville. Hey, Ellen and Kelly. See you in Nashville.
Thank you.
Bye.